Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Give thanks. Thanks for tuning in again. This is Black Sun. Welcome to Crystal Delphia. Summer question. Is he a Gnostic? Is he a Buddhist? Is he a Rasta? Is he a Moor? Is he Yamasee? Native American? What is this guy? Is he all of the above? Today's question is, what time is it? You know, there are a lot of people waving the red, black, and green flag, claiming that they know what time it is. Flavor Flav wore the clock around his neck, symbolizing that they were telling people what time it was. So, don't believe the hype. Now, I think the brother Sanchez did a very scholarly work on breaking down the Gregorian deception and how they have deceived the world based on their calendar. In one of my other reasoning sessions, I gave reference to Brother Sanchez video 777. Donald Trump is the last president. And a couple of his other videos, he broke down the Gregorian deception. I forget the name of the videos at this time, but I give reference to his videos because he's one of the brothers who I feel definitely breaks down what time it is. And I've been struggling myself, I and I true self, I and I lower self, higher self, all of myselves have been battling with time and being in time slavery, seen. And me and Empress Ibenzianier had plenty of reasoning sessions about time and the perception of time of these things, and how they have all of us running around like a chicken with our heads cut off. Gotta be there at 3 o'clock. You gotta pick up the kids at such and such time. You gotta get to work at such and such time. We never have enough time. And a lot of people have been saying, it seems like our perception of time is moving faster. Seen. And for those who have been dibbling and dabbling into the conspiracy world, one of the mainstream conspiracies at this time is the Mandela effect, and how they have been manipulating time in order to create a time continuum that's beneficial for them, whoever them or they are. Now, here's the question. What time is it? Now, Brother Sanchez said that it's year one. Saying 2018 starts year one. So what's funny is, before I even checked out his works on the Gregorian deception and these things, my spirit and my soul has been struggling with this thing where, I've been on some like, I'm on my own calendar, like I'm on my own time. I'm tired of being on everybody else's time. I'm tired of going to work and you know, making others wealthy while I spend my time. You know, most people don't have enough time to spend with their children because they have to go to work. You know, so this time um, slavery is pretty deep, and we're all caught up in it. White man, black man, Indian man, whatever the case may be. We all struggle with this time war. So how do we step out of that third dimensional time fuckery? Good question. Now, I'm gonna have to do way more than just one reasoning session on this particular subject matter, but someone was reasoning with I and I earlier and was like, you know, I want to hear your thoughts on the Mandela effect, or what they call the Mandela effect. And also, I believe the brother Ross Ben did very good works on the Philadelphia experiment and its connection and its relationship to what they call the Mandela effect. Now, even though Ross Ben comes from a heliocentric perspective, excuse me, um, I I dig his research and I dig his spirit, you know. So check out some of Ross Ben's work on the Mandela effect as well, because it ties in with what I've been telling you cats for a long time now. It ties into Pooh's work with Philadelphia Exposed. So all these things are connected. Check out Philadelphia Exposed. Check out Ross Ben. All these things are connected now. Check this out. If it is year one and we are starting or starting a calendar over from year one, and it would take me a long time to explain that. That's why I say, you know, check out Brother Sanchez's work. You know, I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel scene, but this is a new day and this is a new time. Seeing this is year one, and when I heard him break that down, it aligned with my spirit because my spirit has been struggling with time, and I already knew about, you know, time deception and the whole Justin Timberlake end time type thing, you know. So when so-called Columbus and them came here and they seen these golden brown people, they seen us, the Moors, they seen us indigenous people here, they realized that these people were living in a different time continuum. We are time travelers, what they call the so-called Mayans and the Olmecs still live in a different time continuum. They have enslaved, yes, Europeans, Asians, Africans, Moors. They enslaved the world, who the oppressor, who has many different nationalities. We have been enslaved under the wrong time continuum, seen. And now that the calendar has shifted and the stars align up once again in our favor, and we're starting over from year one. How many teachers taught us that the devil's role was only supposed to be for a certain time period? Even Elijah Muhammad and the brothers from the Nation of Islam speaks about, you know, the devil can only rule for a certain time. Seen? So, and as I reasoned with you in previous other reasoning sessions, excuse me, in other previous reasoning sessions, I got a little tongue tied there, but um, walk with me. Um, we are now starting over from scratch. 1 AD or 1 BC. Now, what would this one be? Seeing you are now in tune on the one, the force itself at this time. This is year 1. Now, the reason why I say this is because not just because Brother Sanchez said it's year 1, because that calendar aligns with my spirit. The calendar that he broke down aligns with my soul. It aligns with my frequency, and it totally, is right on time with the time war that I've been going through, and what my spirit has already been saying without the intellectual or scholarly like information. My spirit already knew that, this is a shift and we starting over from a new time. And as Bob Marley said, and if it's new days, and if it's a new times, and if it's a new feeling, then it's a new sight. Oh, what a new day. You picking up? Are you picking up now? Like I said, you are now in tune on the one, the force itself at this time. So, at this time, they are, yes, manipulating time to keep their rule, to keep their reign, because the devil knows that his reign is only for a certain period of time. So, of course, yes, they're doing the whole Terminator thing by trying to go back in time and alter certain things. And, yes, but just like in those good time travel movies, they will show you that there is some quantum cause and effect that you have to deal with when you try to manipulate the time continuum as well. And they have been traveling and trying to travel through time and manipulate time even before the Philadelphia experiment, for all you Shacker Maximites from Shackle Maxim. I love Philadelphia. Now, check this out. I'm not trying to get all up in the conspiracy world, but this concept of time travel is old. And yes, since 2012, people, and prior to 2012, people been speaking about what was supposed to happen after 2012 and this whole consciousness shift. So back in 2008 and 2007 and things like that, and back in that time, people were putting out a lot of information about this cosmic shift and the return in Nibiru and all these things are supposed to happen at this time. The return of extraterrestrials, the return of a consciousness, the return of whatever the case may be. That return has already returned. There is no more speculating about this concept, and there's no more metaphysical fuckery about this. Now it has been manifested, seen. So it's going to take a little bit more than just this one reasoning session to really grab the essence of where I'm trying to go. But I might do a part 2 to this, and we're going to reason a little bit more on time. Seen. But you already know, man. I ain't telling you anything you don't already know. Peace and love. Good things. See? And I said, like I just said it right here. I said, I ain't got enough time to explain it. See? That's a problem within itself. You are now in tune on the Wonder Force itself.